A-C-T-I-O-N. Action bets. Oh, Tommy. A little rough last week, baby. I want to tell you. I'm 5-5 on the year. I'm down 1 unit. That's okay. We're going back to what got us the money last year. We got the bets in this year. Don't like too much in college, but love pro, Tommy.
Yeah, Captain, like you said, a little rough start last week. College didn't do so well, but we did pick it back up with NFL 4-1. Our man Ray coming through with 1-2. If you've been following us, we were 5-4 last week overall as a crew. 12-8 overall. So, Captain, we are right there, but we're hoping to keep it rolling this week. We got some college games to take a look, and pro. We're looking at college is going to be week 5, and then NFL is going to be week 4, Captain. And we're starting to gauge it pretty well with the NFL. Last week seemed like easy money for the most part. Hopefully we can keep that going this week.
Well, you know, there was a lot of big numbers last week. This week, you got Buffalo, 16.5, 17 some places.
That's laying in the wood.
Yeah, that is laying some serious wood. After week 3, now you got a pretty good gauge, like you say, where we're at in this season. You know, with that being said, let's get started, Tommy.
Yeah, Captain, let's do it. Let's go to your first college game. Who do you like?
Well, you know, I looked at the college card. Very iffy, very iffy games this week in my book. I went to Wake Forest, and they're playing Louisville. Wake Forest, that's a run and gun team. They play a rush offense, and their defense is good. They got a couple of 6-year seniors on that team, really holding that defense together. I think it's a solid play. It's a 7-point line. We're taking the hook, 6 to win a nickel on this game, and that's my only pick of the week in college. Tommy, who's your college picks this week?
Yeah, so let's go for it. I got 2 this week, Captain. Like you said, looks a little challenging, but I'm going to go to Oregon State here. Oregon State's going to be playing Washington. Washington 2-2, Oregon State 3-1. Oregon State very impressive. Last week against USC, they were able to put up 535 yards. They ran for 319 yards against USC. This offense is explosive. They're putting up 38 points a game. You know what? But the only thing is they are on a 9 losing streak to Washington. So I think today is the day. I say that
around.
Washington beat a weak Cal team in overtime, 31-24. They did lose to Michigan, and they lost to Montana in the beginning of the season, Captain. I think Washington is going to have a tough time. I think Oregon State's offense is just going to be too much for Washington State.
Okay.
43,000 in capacity should be on stands there in sunny Oregon. I think the streak ends today, Captain. I'm taking Oregon State, the Beavers, baby, -2.5.
Oh, field goal. Okay, win it, baby. Who's your second pick, Tommy?
Yeah, second pick. I'm going to move to another game that, you know, Captain, I know we talked a little bit before we went on here, and I'm taking a team that maybe you believe is not that good. I think they're better than they looked last week, and I'm talking about Oregon, number 3 in the country here, Captain.
Spitey bastard.
I know you're upset after last week. I know.
How can they play that way against Arizona, and they play that way against Ohio State? It's like 2 different animals right there. And I'm telling you right now, I didn't like what I saw against Arizona, Tommy.
Yeah, Captain.
Why are you picking them this week?
You know why I'm picking them is because Stanford doesn't really have much offense here, and I don't think they're going to be able to keep up with this Oregon offense. Saying that, you know, you got Brown and Verdell, they're going to be able to put points up. They're crushing teams. Beating Ohio State, that big win, showing that they could beat almost anybody. I don't think Stanford's offense is going to be able to keep up with Oregon. Oregon's offensive line is dynamite, so I think they're just going to power over Stanford this time. So I like Oregon -8, Captain. I'm going to go for it and take the Ducks here.
Best of luck.
All over Oregon today. So for all my Oregon people, let's go Oregon.
I guess you're all in Oregon. Good luck with that bet. You know, I know Stanford's a very iffy team, but Oregon, the way they played down to Arizona, they could be playing down to Stanford, Tommy.
Yeah, good call there, Captain. I guess we'll find out. It should be a good one. I almost took the over there, but we are going to go with the points. -8 Oregon. We're talking NCAA football here. We're going to move on to NFL, but before we do that, make sure you hit that like button, ring that bell,
ding ding,
and subscribe to our channel. We're here giving out free pits, and if you haven't checked out new Captain's video, 8 rules to betting on football with the Captain, some quality knowledge there. So we'll be following this, so make sure you take a look at that. Just a couple-minute video. Great stuff, Captain.
Thank you. Let's get to the NFL.
Let's do it, Captain. I know you got some 3 picks because I know you only gave us 1 college, so let's get right to it.
Okay,
Captain,
all right.
Who's your first pick, NFL?
Well, all right, let's look at this game. Chicago, Detroit, at Chicago. Game to open up at 5. It's now down to 3. So what does that tell you? You got, Justin Fields got sacked 9 times last week. Jared Goff, say what you want about this guy. He came over, steady Eddie right now, and that Detroit team doesn't give up. Dan Campbell's got that team playing and believing in themselves. Not much talent, but I'm telling you right now, they know what they're doing out there on that team. I'm going to take the 3.5, on the hook, and we'll be working that bet. 3.5. 6 to win a nickel on that bet, Tommy.
There we go, Captain. I like it. We're talking Detroit. Detroit showing up last week and hoping to do it again.
Not much talent on that team, but they got heart. I like it.
I like it. Good coaching. Maybe I don't know. We'll see. To be determined there. First game for me, Captain. I'm going to go to the Green Bay Packers playing at home against a Pittsburgh Steelers team that totally lost its identity. They surprised everybody in week 1, beating the Bills, including me. I put them in the second week as my top pick. And guess what? They disappoint me. And ever since that Buffalo win, I don't know what's going on there. Their defense, their offense, they're still trying to figure it out. They got beat against Cincinnati 24-10 last week, Captain. In Green Bay, how about Green Bay last week on the road, 30-28 against a good San Fran team? I think they reversed. Green Bay started off with a really bad loss to New Orleans. Now they're on a roll. Steelers started off with a good win against the Bills. Now they're going downhill. Packers are going up. I like Aaron Rodgers and the Packers here. Minus 6.5, Captain. I got it. So before that touchdown, maybe if you do get at 7, buy that hook. But minus 6.5. I expect Aaron Rodgers and the Packers to keep on rolling.
I like that bet, Tommy. You got Devontae Johnson. He's hurt. Juju is hurt. And Ben, sore. He's really sore. The first game was his best game because he hadn't been hit. He's been hit 3 weeks in a row. He's not a young man anymore, and he's ouchy everywhere. He looked really bad. He kind of looked like Johnny Unitas when he came over to with the Chargers in his last year before he retired. He looks really bad. I think that's a good bet. Upswing. I like that Devondre Campbell at middle linebacker. He's doing a hell of a job for that Green Bay defense. And you know what? We'll see what happens, Tommy.
Yeah, Captain. There we go. Let's move on to your next pick. Who do you got for your second pick, NFL week number 4?
I looked at this game and I go, I don't see it. I don't see it happening. KC, Kansas City's going into Philadelphia, giving 7. I'm sorry, but KC doesn't cover. Now you're going into Philadelphia. It's going to be a riotous affair there. And KC's not the old KC, Tommy. Things aren't the way they used to be. And Mahomes ain't Mahomes anymore. So I'm just saying, 7 points is a lot to give on the road. But you know what's even better? 7.5 on the hook. 6 to win a nickel, Tommy. That's where I'm going. Take Philly, plus 7.5, 6 to win a nickel. That's all I got to say.
All right, Captain. I think that's dangerous waters. The Eagles, I think at home, Philly's a tough place to play. I do agree with you there. And I feel like the Chiefs are playing catch-up.
They don't cover.
Maybe some of these teams are figuring them out, but Mahomes is still Mahomes.
I don't
think
cover.
Mahomes is going
That's
downhill.
an inflated line. That line should be 4. It shouldn't be 7.
I guess we'll find out on Sunday. 7.5, Captain. Let's do it.
Who's your pick? Second pick, Tommy?
Yeah, I got one more pick, and I'm going to be going to the Cowboys, Captain. America's team is back. The Cowboys, wow, they've been looking pretty good this season. They are playing against the 3-0 Carolina Panthers.
McCaffrey.
McCaffrey's out. They lost their cornerback, Horn, too, and a couple other guys injured on that secondary, so that's why I'm going against them, because I like Carolina and what they've been doing. Soft schedule, but I think the Cowboys is their true test here. Offensively, they got a lot of weapons there. Dak Prescott doing a really nice job. 878 yards, 6 TDs, and only 2 interceptions in the first 3 games. He's got Lamb, Cooper, Elliott. He's got weapons all over the field.
Tony Pollard, my friend.
Tony Pollard,
my friend. I want to tell you, he's a different speed than Ezekiel. Different speed, different animal there. Beep, beep, beep. He's a jukey guy. I really like Tony Pollard.
Yeah, so I mean, Pollard is a solid add to the mix there. Cowboys -4.5 is what I got the line at. They did beat Philly 41-21. They beat the Chargers 20-17, and they lost that opening game to Green Bay 31-29. Tampa Bay. So saying that, I mean, Dallas is playing good football. I think they might be on track. Don't love their defense as much, but I think their offense is going to be able to outscore.
Do you know what Dan Quinn, the defensive guy, is doing? He's using everybody in that lineup right there defensively to what they do best. All right, he's narrowed it down. Some guys rush best, some guys cover best. He puts them in the right situations. You're going to see a better defense out of Dallas this week, Tommy.
I hope so. I mean, I think if they get that defense together, they could be a contender this year. And I know there are a lot of Cowboy fans out there. So let's go Cowboys -4.5 here. Is my call here for week 4. Let's go, Captain. Your last and final pick, NFL. Who do you got?
Monday night, baby. Let's win this week right. And you know what? I've always said never bet on the Chargers. They're the Praga. They're the Borussia. They're the Horn. No. But this week, yes. They have a 3-0 team coming in that is emotionally spent. This team, the Oakland Raiders, is a 3.5-point dog coming in. Chargers 3.5-point favorite. I like what the Chargers are doing. I like what Justin Herbert's doing. He's got his outlets. Eichler, they're going to be at SoFi. Different animal than being in Las Vegas. The fans won that game for him last week. So I'm telling you right now, that O does go this weekend with the Raiders. I'm going to be on the Chargers. -3 on the hook. 6 to win a nickel. 4-0 this week, baby. 4-0. We'll see we'll see if I'm a big talker or not. 4-0 this week. Woof, woof. We love those dogs.
All right, Captain. I love it. Captain feeling very confident going into this weekend, guys. So, once again, if you're new to the channel, take some time and hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel and ring that bell.
Ding, ding.
We got some football action, some sports betting. We're going to do some other stuff down the road. Horse racing, more horse racing content. Breeders' Cup right around the corner. So, you're
Tommy,
here.
I got one this weekend.
What do you got?
Mo Forza is running in the City of Hope at Santa Anita, mile on the turf this Saturday. Get down on that one. Prep for the Breeders' Cup. This one's a winner. Right
I like
here.
it. Did you do Survivor?
Survivor, good. Survivor.
Hey, come on, guy. What are you doing?
We'll go with your pick, Green Bay. I like Green.
Hey, come on, don't do it to me.
There's no way Pittsburgh's going into Green Bay and beating them. There's no way, not with that arm, that arthritic arm of Roethlisberger. There's no frickin' way.
I hope you're right, my man.
He looks like Johnny U. Johnny U when he came to the Chargers. He had this going. There's nothing there. He has no fire in the ball, no zip, and he doesn't have no one to throw to. You know.
Yeah, I got you. Hey, anything else you want to say before we get out of here?
Like the farmer told the tater, plant you now and dig you later. ACT.
IOM.
Action bets. We'll see you next week. Love you.